welcome to the first ever Pleasant Thoughts podcast, where the thoughts are pleasant and the lies are abundant and irony is appreciated. I'm Fat Sajak, and I'm here with my co-host, Ms. Nayli.
Hi.
And it looks like we have a podcast now.
We do. And our first podcast is going to be answering those juicy Twitter questions. Oh, they want all the tea.
All of the tea. Scalding hot, ice cold, runs the gamut. Yeah, so we're going to kind of go back and forth, I think, picking and choosing, and with complete capriciousness. We'll see which one of these get answered. Are we going to answer all of them? Or are we going to answer most of them? Are we going to answer some of them? Who knows?
We're here to eat up an hour. So the best we can do is to do that and then not try any harder and then leave. So if your question doesn't get answered, it's out of sheer laziness and has nothing to do with you.
Absolutely. That's our whole brand. Like, just do it like a little bit and then get off.
Be cool. 60 minutes. That's good enough.
Mary, that was the most Canadian out I've ever heard you say. That was beautiful. Thank you so much.
No,
yes,
I did not.
You did.
I did not do a Canadian.
You did. You just did a Canada, just all over the place.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
Oh, please don't be. You know how I fetishize the Canadians.
All right. How about we get this started?
Okay. You want to start or you want me to start?
I've got the questions up here. Let's start. This one comes from All That Jazz on Twitter, or Talk Ship, no C. And it is, what TV character has your personality?
Oh. I feel like I should have studied.
I know. I kind of wanted to look at the questions too, but then I was like, is that not as fun if you have like prepared answers?
Yeah, no, probably not. I think, mine is Dorothy Zbornak, Golden Girls, hands down. I am B. Arthur, like through and through, 100%.
I think I'm more of a Blanche, but I get it. I would peg you as a Dorothy as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's no other energy that fits. And then, like, in 20 years, I'll be Sophia. So it's fine.
I was just going to say, I didn't mean Blanche. I meant fucking Sophia. That is my homegirl.
You're like a combo. I think you'd be a combo. You got a little Blanche in you.
Who I always get two fucking people. And it's Max from Two Broke Girls and Jeff Winger from Community.
Wow. Is Max the one that's Kat Dennings, or is that the other one?
Yes, that's Kat Dennings.
Okay.
It's so funny because she reminds me of you. Like, if I had to pick one for you, it'd be that one.
I get that a lot. I've actually had that from people in person who like met me casually, like at a party, and I was like, thanks. That's a nice compliment. I'll take it.
You even look alike. You both have the big eyes and the big brown hair. Like, I get it.
I'll take it. That's a comparison I'll take. I don't know if I agree, but I'll take it.
Yeah, so I don't know why people say that. I think it's because I'm a self-deprecating narcissist who can also like poke fun at themselves, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think about when I think of you.
Yeah, totally.
So Blue Green asks, Emma Watson, Emma Stone, and Emma Roberts. Who's the best Emma, and who's winning a fight?
Oh, okay. Emma Stone, Emma Roberts, and
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson. Okay. First of all, Emma Watson is out. That bitch cannot fight. She's off, scared, hiding in a hole. I don't care what This Is the End told you. That was acting.
Acting.
The next to go, and it kills me because I do adore Emma Stone, but Emma Stone is fucking out for the sheer reason that Emma Roberts is like a notorious fucking like
psycho.
Yeah, like how many boyfriends has she beaten up? She like threatened to kick like some girl's ass too. Like she was charged for domestic violence. Like she's fucking winning.
She's a loose cannon. Yeah, I would also say. Go ahead.
Also, Auntie Julia, like there's she's not going to jail for anything. Like, she just makes one call and she's like, oh my God, I killed a guy again. He was so annoying. Like, get over here with your mouth and fix it.
I would agree. I think Emma Roberts clearly wins the fight, but you know who takes the cake on all of them is Emma Thompson. She would just kill them all.
Oh my God. Queen. Like, the only Emma that matters, quite frankly.
Yeah, she is the best Emma.
Truth. So we have a couple questions from one person, but they're all kind of good. So let's go down the line. And this is from Leah, who is Leah Elpis on Twitter. And the first one is, who would win mud wrestling?
Between you and me?
Between you and me.
Oh, man. Set the scene. Have we been drinking?
If I'm mud wrestling, I am
probably. Yeah. Yeah. Then it's hard to say. Because
Really?
I mean, I don't know. I've been in my share of fights, but like I feel like you're scrappy. I think you've got the scrappy nature about you.
Okay, listen, here's the thing is I'm all limbs, so like when I'm drunk, I'm like a fucking Great Dane. Like I'm just stumbling around into the world, just whatever else. I'm also just mind-numbingly dumb when I've had like a shot. And I'm not scrappy at all.
You did once mix up Jack Lemmon and John Lennon in a conversation, so I will attest to that fact.
Walter Matthau and John Lennon, that famous duo.
Gal Gadot is quaking. I'm sorry, Gal Gadot, whatever.
Okay, I hate that her name is Gal Gadot. Like, I refuse to call her Gal Gadot. It's Gal Gadot.
Yeah,
like that. What are you doing? Same with Chrissy Teigen. It's Teigen. I don't care if it's Teigen. It's Teigen.
Is it not Teigen?
It's Teigen. She went on a talk show or something and she was like, yeah, that's actually how you say it, but everyone has been saying it wrong for so long that I've just accepted it. And I was like, oh shit. Well, it's your fucking name. So
wow. Jesus.
Anyways, I know for sure that you would kick my ass because I've never been in a fight and I am not scrappy. All I do is pinch and slap.
All right. Yeah, all right, I'll take it. I'll win.
Okay, but who would survive a horror movie?
I think we both would.
I was just going to say I 100% agree. There's no way I'm dying in a horror movie. No. And if I was going to be in one with someone, it would be you. Because, like, I can tell that we would navigate it the same way. We've seen all the same movies. We know all the formulas. I think we'd make it out.
Absolutely. Yeah, we wouldn't be doing the things that make people scream at the screen. You know what I mean? Like, we would be doing the same thing. You know, Casey Becker was calling the fucking police. She wouldn't be running into an empty cornfield listening for the killer on the phone. You know, she wouldn't have been dead. It just wouldn't.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Who would win a singing competition?
That would be you.
That would be me. I have been singing since I was 5, and I'm still not very good, but I'm pretty confident in my ability to carry a tune.
Honestly, I think that's key. Like, I can sing, but like, I'm not going to get up and sing. Like, it's just not going to happen. So just on the basis of like, will you do it alone? Yeah, you've already won.
Oh, this is a good one. Who would win the Bachelor / Bachelorette?
So you'd have to define win. Like, do you win? Do you win when you like leave in a big disgrace, or do you win because like you get the Stepford person at the end? Like, what is winning with the Bachelor or Bachelorette?
Okay, I have never seen any version of The Bachelor or The Bachelorette in my life, but they all compete to like, is it get engaged to this guy or just like to date? Okay,
here's the thing. I've seen when The Bachelor first came out, I watched it then, which was in maybe like the really early 2000s. And I enjoyed it then, and then it like wore off, and now it just feels like a parody of itself. So I don't really know, but maybe we'll have to factor that into the podcast. We have to start watching The Bachelor.
Oh my God. No, first of all. Okay, second of all,
I hated that idea the minute it came out of my mouth.
I don't think that either one of us would win. I think, this is what I think. If we were on The Bachelor, Bachelorette, or whatever, I think that we would be the unsung stars of the season. It'd be you and me drunk. Yeah. 24/7, like saying the most egregious, like stupid shit, and just enter the producers would be like, we know you want to kick them off. We get it, but they get a rose. Right.
Yeah. We'd be like, the ones, like, people knew us from The Bachelor and Bachelorette, but not because we fucking won, but because we were just like obnoxious.
We're like New York. New York never won, right? But she's like icon, famous.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So everyone wins, really.
Exactly. All right. We got one more. Who would win a hot dog eating contest? Not me, because hot dogs are fucking disgusting.
Okay, so me by default. Thank you.
You by default.
I'm not really big on hot dogs either, but I'll eat them. So,
I can't do it.
Everybody's hero Meegs asks, "How long do you think you would live in a post-apocalyptic world?"
A long time. I don't think it would be an
Thank
issue.
you. Good night. That's very specific.
Well, just like a horror movie, like I'm very confident in my ability to take care of myself and like my own. Like I think I could do it.
I give me like 45 days. Here's why. Not because I couldn't survive, but because I would be fucking bored.
Yeah,
like, what am I doing in a post-apocalyptic society? There's no internet now. Everything's fucked. I'm tired. I'm just give up. Like, why? Why would I want to do that?
Because we would start a Mad Max style band. And we would have Derek drive around us and our kids in our tiny fucking Kia with like a stuffed raccoon strapped to the end of it. And we'd be badass. We'd be like the Lady Gaga of the post-apocalyptic world.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't on board until the raccoons, but yeah, I think that's good. I'm into it. All right. So I too would survive a long time.
Right? All right. Who is the hottest cartoon character? And this is from Caps on Cap.
Cap?
Yes.
The hottest cartoon character? I mean, by the book, I know it's Jessica Rabbit. Like, that just feels like the right answer. But for me, it's always been Sterling Archer. And
who?
Archer, you know,
Archer.
Yeah. I don't know why. There's unfortunately something very sexy about H. John Benjamin's voice that
really,
no offense, but like really kind of doesn't match with his person. Not that, you know, I mean, different strokes for different folks, but yeah, I don't know. Archer's always kind of done it for me.
Really? You think his voice is sexy? Like you watch Bob's Burgers, you're like, no, my Friday
only night. Only as Archer. No. It's Linda.
I think Archer is appealing because he's stupid and he's an idiot, but like in the most lovable way. Like he's funny.
100%. Yeah, his ineptitude is like stupidity is so perfect. I love it.
Absolutely, I agree. What about a girl? Because we got to do a boy and a girl.
I don't know.
Really? You can't think of... You just said Jessica Rabbit. Just throw it out there.
Okay, Jessica Rabbit. I mean, but that just feels like the answer that was expected was my point.
It was a very expected answer, and I'm sure you're being judged for it, especially because the right answer is Miss Hollywood.
Oh, touche.
From Cool World. You've seen Cool World, right?
Yes.
Oh my God. I swear to God, that was the moment where I was like, do I enjoy girls? And then I like left the movie and I was like, oh yeah, I fucking like girls.
It's so funny. It's so funny that you say that, because literally before we started recording, I was filming a video about how I knew I was gay and like half gay, and like it had to do with like crushes of like people I would watch in movies and stuff. That was a whole ass video.
Totally.
So
100%. And for guys, just because like I'm such a tangled simp, it has to be Flynn Rider. It's that hair. I can't help the hair. He kind of reminds me of like Captain America and Infinity War, and I'm fucking here for it.
You and your Captain America business.
Yeah. Yeah, like a normal person who enjoys the MCU. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Next to the normal people who enjoy Gilmore Girls. Thanks so much.
Let's see.
Okay, I got it. If you had
this one. Oh, okay, go ahead.
My turn. Calm down. It's my turn.
Oh my God.
End of podcast. Lolly asks, if you had to have a Freaky Friday moment with one problematic YouTuber for a day, who would you pick?
Oh, I remember this question. This is a really good question. I was actually thinking about it just like by myself the other day.
I was too.
You have to go first.
It's gotta fucking be Trisha Paytas. I want to know what happens there. I need to know how, like, what a day-to-day, like, actually, I want, like, the moment they turn on and off the camera for everything that they film, I need to know what it's like. I have to know. 1,000%.
You need you need the making the video of one of her Trish talks.
They exist. Sure. They exist.
What?
They do. They're like in her, their member benefits. Is there? Like,
because I've never even been to that channel. The only time I've seen those videos is when you commented on them. And I kind of like it that way just because, like, I like your videos. I want to support you. So I'm like, oh, I'm just going to wait for her to do it because I know she's going to do it. And, like, I don't know what she's doing. Like, this is, like, bizarre for Trisha. Sorry, I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
like,
and weird. And it's hilarious.
But, like, this is the thing where... And, like, people are going to, like, come for me. I'm not saying I like Trisha. I do not. I think that they're a fucking terrible human being, quite frankly. But this is the kind of thing that's, like, still in the back of my mind where I'm like, oh, my God, they're, like, really fucking endearing. This is hilarious. And it feels self-aware. Yeah. So I'm like, I kind of love it. But on the other hand, I'm like, oh, she's a piece of shit. But, like, it's fucking funny.
Yeah. Well, that's what someone in my comments was like, I wish I didn't, like, have to, like, give them a view or whatever, because it's like, this is funny, but they're so problematic. And I'm like, I think I have to like compartmentalize the fact that they're so problematic so that I can continue to enjoy these because they are so damn funny. And I daily will like check my subs just to see if like they've uploaded another one, because I love watching them. What about you?
They're really funny. And like, I don't know. I used to watch Trisha like way back in the day, like just not even religiously, just like they were always around when I was like watching YouTube back in that time. They were like one of like 10 people that I saw regularly. And like, there's a part of me like deep down in my soul who's like, oh, like I'm rooting for you. Why do you keep fucking up? Why are you such a piece of shit? Like, stop. Like, she was kind of giving that frenemies like redemption, but was it really a redemption, or was she just like, I don't know. I feel like they had a common enemy, and Ethan came along with like so much clout, despite the fact that he's very polarizing too, and kind of like put this unfair halo around her, and everyone was just like, oh, Trisha's cool now. It's like, is she?
Yeah,
I wish it was.
That's like how I feel about Lindsay Lohan. It's the same thing.
Oh my God. I think if I had to switch lives with one problematic YouTuber for a day, I think the noble answer would be like, oh, I'd be Keemstar and I would retire. I'd delete my whole channel. I'd like, I don't know, sell all my affliction t-shirts and, start over fresh. But like in reality, like I just want to like wake up and be like Jaclyn Hill for a day. I want to own a makeup company and get up and put on a $600 t-shirt in my bougie ass fucking house, have my chef fucking boyfriend make me food, drive around in my luxury cars. Like I just want a chill day.
That sounds great, honestly.
Yeah.
That sounds fantastic. Whereas I'll be like putting on Tammy Faye Baker makeup.
Okay. Okay. Follow-up question to your answer. Mm-hmm. If you had to then be Trish for a day, and you had to create one of their Trish talks, what would the subject matter be?
Ooh. Now, it's understood that I'm going to purposefully mishandle the situation. So keep that in mind.
Absolutely.
Oh God, there's so many possibilities. I think I would go for an anti-vax Trish Talks.
Oh, that would be good.
And we'd mix it with I'd turn them into like I'd make Moses like, this might be niche for you, but like Jim Jordan, who's or like,
I know who Jim Jordan is.
I don't know, like we don't know shit about Canada, so I never know if anybody else knows about us. We were raised in a very, very tunnel vision type of knowledge spectrum. And then like I could make like Trish like Marjorie Taylor Greene or something.
Oh my God.
I'm going to be writing that later tonight. Thanks.
That would be awesome. That'd be so good.
Angie asks, who's a celebrity you could beat in a fight? Like, it'd be a struggle, but you'd come out on top.
Emma Roberts. Bring it back. She could take out the other Emmas, but she's fucking mine. She's scrawny. It's go time. I don't know, dude. I feel like she wears like a knife somewhere on her person. Like she just seems like she could kill you at any time. That's another thing. I agree. I feel like she like fights like a girl, and I mean like fights dirty. Like she goes for the scratches and she like rips out the hair and she like wants to disfigure you. You know how girls are just like when they fight, they're like way more fucking vicious. Like a guy just wants to get his licks in, get a punch in. No, a girl wants you to remember this forever. Yeah. And I feel like she's that girl, but so am I. And I'm taller and I'm faster and I don't know, slappier. You are the slappiest, if I must say so myself. Oh, man. All right, what about you? Who are you beating up? Sherry Lewis from Lamb Chop. I could take her. She's dead. I feel like the caveat should be somebody living. Okay. And someone you couldn't like push over. Dude, Sherry Lewis, that woman could take a punch. Come on. There's no way she couldn't. Anyway. She would. Oh my God. Listen. You watch her mannerisms while she's, got her hand up a puppet's ass. She has seen some shit. Okay, fine. An alive celebrity. I think, who I'd like to, especially with the, it'd be a struggle, but you'd come out on top. I would like to fight Lindsay Lohan. Because she really, not right now, Lindsay Lohan. She seems very at peace. I'm talking like 2000s. Oh, shit. Lindsay Lohan. Yeah, she's all right. She's not trying to steal anybody's kids anymore, so we got that going for us.
But like,
there's like a big resurgence of Lindsay Lohan. I feel like because Paris and Brittany have been in the news the last little while, now people are like, hey, remember Lindsay? And now she's in a Christmas movie or something. And
I was obsessed.
She's so airbrushed. She looks like an animaniac.
Yo, whatever. But whatever, like, she got, like, they are creepy. I miss her. I mean, I don't mean to shame people who get, like, plastic surgery or anything. Fillers, whatever. Do what you gotta do. But, like, I really miss her old face because she was so hot.
She was gorgeous, like Mean Girls era, like where she looks like so young and healthy, and she had that like natural red hair and the bright blue eyes and the freckles.
Even now, where she was like a little thinner, like she had the dark hair, like right before she really like started to go off the rails. Like I
did like the dark hair.
I loved the dark hair. That was great on her. And now she's just
oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Remember Rumors? Remember the music video?
Listen, I have every Lindsay Lohan album ever made. I loved Lindsay very much.
She was so hot in Rumors.
Agree.
And that song was a bop. I remember I downloaded it on fucking LimeWire and I put it right on my iPod Nano.
And it infected the fuck out of whatever computer you put it on. And it was worth it.
It was worth it.
It was worth it. Yeah. No, like that era Lindsay Lohan, like just after Mean Girls, like 2005, 2006. Yeah. I'd like to just to see if I could win because she's, she is crazy in a good way.
For sure.
In a bad way and in a good way. But like that wild card aspect, like that was kind of me around then too. So I would just like to see if I could do it.
Fair.
She would have been at a bar then.
I used to really like, because obviously I love Mean Girls and like Freaky Friday was great. I like liked Lindsay Lohan, but then she went away for a while and she came back. Do you remember that show that she did with Oprah?
I sure do. It was really depressing.
She was an absolute fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. Like I watched it. You want to talk about wanting to fight a celebrity the whole time? I was just like, how is everyone around this woman not kicking her ass? Like he was
her assistant. What I forget his name. Oh my God. And he was adorable. And like
he was also an actual fucking angel to her. And oh my God.
Well, that shows you like what kind of behavior like Hollywood fosters in not only just people, but especially like children who grow up in Hollywood. Like that, I mean, the level of like entitlement that she has is like, yikes. Holy shit.
To be fair, like that girl did not have a fucking chance. Her parents, both of them.
Oh my God. You know what? Like, I take it all back. I want to fight Dina, and Michael Lohan at a fucking bar. I'm going to fight them both. And Michael,
I'll help you. I'll change my answer too.
Myself. I'll knock them both out. I'm going to start with Dina because she's a momager and she needs her lights knocked out. And then I'm going to Michael because he's just a fucking asshole.
They are so horrible. Like, yeah, I understand that like Hollywood's a toxic, like terrible place, like on its best day, right? Like I understand why child actors go off the rails or turn to drugs or whatever else. But like this girl, she really had no one in her fucking corner.
No. Well, Dina Lohan took both of her hands and put them on the back of Lindsay's head and pushed her face first into all of it. Her mom was fucking nuts.
Disgusting. Yeah.
Dina Lohan. That's my answer. I'll fight Dina Lohan. I'll fight her anywhere. I don't even have to be at a bar. I'm just going to fight Dina Lohan.
I love
how you brought out my rage.
All right. Well, on that note, we are going to take a quick break to hear a word from our very first sponsor. Ooh.
Dad, I'm bored. This road trip sucks. It's taking forever and there's nothing to do.
Well, why don't you stick your hand out the window and roll your hand in the wind? Every kid loves that.
That's stupid. I haven't done that since I was 5.
Oh, really? Introducing Hand Kite. From the makers of regular kite comes our newest innovative product. With our patented ergonomic design, Hand Kite takes your long car ride from boring to soaring. With 360 degrees of knuckle-gripping tiny kite, your tween will entertain themselves for minutes, giving him the whimsy and practicality of a small kite, and you 6 minutes to drink that grande mocha. Simply slide hand kite over your hand. Our smooth but rugged, easy grip technology allows hand kite to glide over your child's hand with ease. Next, find a safe area to pull the vehicle over so the driver can help you fasten the patented 37 nano-lock closures. Once the palm sucker is secure, it's time to safely merge back onto the highway and escape into fun. Just throw your hand out the window and guide your tiny kite to adventure.
Wow, Dad, this really is slightly more entertaining than not having a kite on my hand.
Haha, well, thank God we found hand kite. Hand kite. Call and get yours today for only 6 easy payments of $13.99 because your bored children deserve more. Hand kite.
It's so rare to get a sponsor on your first podcast.
I know, and such a good one too. Like what an amazing product. Like truly going to change the landscape of road trips, quite frankly. Just existing in a vehicle.
We're so blessed.
Life has never been this whimsical.
Sorry, I'm getting choked up.
All right. Oh, okay. If you could live out the plot of any soap opera, what would it be and who would you play?
Oh my God. That's such a good answer. I mean, it's not an answer, that's a question. I think my brain is just melted from our sponsorship. That's all. Don't worry about it.
I know, my God.
If I could live out the plot of any soap opera, what would it be? Who would you play? Okay, my first inkling when I first saw this question, I wanted to run with Passions because Passions was like an insane soap opera. But because there was the detail of who would you play and what the plot was, I'm going to go with the only one that I really, really remember and really enjoyed because I had a weird crush on Deirdre Hall, which would be from Days of Our Lives when Marlena had, she was a serial killer or some shit. And I would like to play Marlena because what a time that would be.
Do I need to watch Days of Our Lives? Is it like there's serial killers on Days of Our Lives?
It's like a weird like horror movie like running through the whole like every plot line for like months, I think. And this was like 2005 maybe, something like that.
Oh my God.
But it was fun.
That does sound fun. I would also like to be a serial killer.
Twinsies.
Okay. So this is my secret shame, but I'm gonna share it. I remember I was in middle school. It must have been 7th grade, and I forget what was wrong with me, but I ended up having to stay home from school for like a month. And back then, children, there was no streaming services. There was no readily available internet. It was Maury, Jenny Jones, and soap operas at 2 p.m.
Damn right.
And so I ended up becoming just obsessed with fucking General Hospital because I was in love with a character played by,
Was it Lucky? Tell me it was Lucky.
It was Lucky. played by Jonathan Jackson.
Yes.
I loved him. He's in like some Christian band now. I think he was on another he was on Nashville. So he's like doing okay. But like I was so in love with Lucky Spencer, and I think his girlfriend at the time, her name was Rebecca, if I remember. And when I watched it anyway, I'm sure there's been like 412. And so I would want to be her just because I love Lucky. Like when I went back to school, every single day I would record General Hospital on my VCR over a Disney.
I was just going to ask, like, was it on a VCR? Because again, You couldn't just record stuff digitally. You had to set a timer, put a blank tape in your VCR, set the channel, and if you missed the channel or the right time, you were fucked.
You were fucked. And you also had to buy videotapes to record over, and I didn't have any. So my mom used to collect. I still feel so bad about this, but she had like every single special edition Disney movie on VHS. It was like her collection. And I started fucking taping over them with General Hospital.
Oh my God.
I still feel bad. I still don't think she knows. She just kind of like collected them. We never really watched them because them DVDs came out. But like, yeah, every single one of those, like Aladdin, nope. It's the one where like Lucky survives his own cremation.
Oh my God. Imagine if you sold those and made like a fuck ton of money and then the recipient got a bunch of taped over General Hospital. Oh my God. That would be incredible. Just like going to put in like Cinderella.
I'm so excited to watch Bambi with you for the first time, honey.
Like sands through the hourglass.
Marlena's a serial killer. What? Oh, that's incredible.
Oh my God. That's pretty good.
All
right, what's next?
Let's see. Mothra asks, out of all of Kevin McAllister's anti-burglary methods, which do you think would be the most effective in real life?
The paint cans. Hands down.
I was going to say the same thing. That would have fucking killed them both.
Like 100%. Like, it's not even a question. Like, oh, the door handle's hot. I probably just won't grab that. Oh, the floor is slippery. I'll probably just watch my step. But you take a paint can to the face at the top of the stairs, like you're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That's, I mean, at the very least, you are like concussed and unconscious.
At the very, very least, I am getting out the door and alerting the neighbors. So, you know, that's the only answer, in my opinion.
To anything, ever.
Ever, yeah. Paint can to the head. My boyfriend cheated. Well, you know our answer, Bethany.
Paint cans. Paint cans or get the fuck out.
Okay. What is the weirdest way? Oh, I'm sorry. This comes from A or Allie Everett with a T or an E on the end. What's the weirdest way you have injured yourself?
Oh no. Oh, I have so many of those. Oh, all right. So I have two. One is the first. The first one comes from my love of, I don't know, something that was on TV. I wanted to say it was like, I have no fucking idea. But it was in the house that, not the house I grew up in, but the house we moved into when I was 16. And we had all new wood floors. And, and my mom was calling me from the living room, and it was urgent for some reason. And I came running out of my room wearing socks, and I slipped and fell in my like incredibly narrow hallway. And with my elbow and my heel put a hole in either side of the wall. And I also like smashed my head into the wall.
Oh my God.
It was goddamn hilarious. And the other is, I had a friend who lived in the town that I currently live in now. And it's really dark here because it's like the middle of nowhere. So our favorite thing to do was to get drunk and then lay in the middle of the street so we could see the stars. And there was a car coming one day. And so we got up, you know, because you don't want to get run over by the car. And didn't realize a big part of her parkway was a ditch. And I fell right into it. And I broke my foot so good. I had like literally instant bruising and stretch marks on either side of my ankle because it had bent in so many ways.
Oh my God.
And I knew it was broken because I could feel the pain, and I was like blackout drunk. And I never had it set or looked at, but I did fly on a plane a few days later, and that was excruciating. So those are my stories.
Oh. That's crazy. The second one is so much worse than the first one. You're like, one time I slipped, and then you're like, another time I like obliterated my ankle into a fifth dimension, and it was okay.
Well, because like the first one is like light and funny, and the second one is like kind of funny, and then it's like, holy shit, I really broke the fuck out of my foot.
We were at a championship volleyball game. I was the captain. I was very good at volleyball when I was younger.
I was
and what's that?
I was 2.
Were you?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's awesome. We should play volleyball.
Let's do it. We're only how many miles away from each other?
Sounds good. We finally get to each other like on a beach, like in our bikinis, and we're like, do you want to just like lay down and eat Doritos?
You want a drink?
Where's my Mai Tai? Spike it, Sally.
This is what we call volleyball in our 30s.
Exactly. But we were playing, and I don't know how to explain it other than, well, I'm sure everyone's seen a volleyball net, but like, well, you know how the ends of the net where you like hook shit on, there's like sharp shit down there, right? And it's heavy. And I was up in the front, and a girl from the other team came across and like bashed into the net and bashed right into me, like through the net, and like threw me into it, and I fell on my hand. And I didn't just bust my fingers, I completely tore them open. And I immediately called for my buddy who was in the crowd. I called for Chris, and I was like, time out. And we went to the bathroom, and he was losing his mind. My team was losing their mind, but I don't like to lose, or I'm like that person. And I had him duct tape up my 3 fingers. And I went back out there, and I won the game through tears.
Oh, I probably would have done the same. I love that about
And now my middle finger, I'll like take a picture or something for Patreon. No, we don't have Patreon.
You have to pay for pictures of our middle fingers.
But yeah, like when I hold my hand up, all my fingers are nice and straight, and then my middle one is just completely fucked to the side because I never had it set. I never had it anything. I just kept it duct taped and let nature take its course.
Oh man, that's crazy.
So, yeah. That's like one of the greatest moments of my life. Like I love that.
That's perseverance right there.
If we lost, it would have been much less cool, but we fucking didn't.
You're like the Mighty Ducks. Only in a completely different sport and with a little bit less Emilio Estevez.
Unfortunately.
Pacey
was there, though, which was weird.
Oh, well, you know, he's got to work too, you know.
Okay. What obscure thing are you talented at?
I don't really have a lot of talents. I can
agree. Comedy.
That's not an obscure
comedy.
That's not an obscure.
It's pretty obscure to go to New York and study under people that you've studied under.
Yeah, I mean improv. Yeah, I guess improv. I mean,
yeah.
If that's like, I don't know, but I was not. I don't know. I don't ever feel like I was that. I know I don't tend to give myself like enough credit, but like, I spent so much of my time doing improv at Second City, being like, why everybody's so good. You guys are so good. Like everybody's so good. And I was just like, not like, I don't know. We'd do a show and I'd be good, but we'd be in class and I'd be like, wow, they're so much better than me. They're all so much better than me. And it's just like, I just like watched and it was just like, oh God, everybody's so good. And like, I just never felt like I was that good. But the first time I got a laugh at Second City is like a moment I will never forget. That was nuts.
We should do like a New York show where you talk about your experiences and I talk about mine.
Okay.
And because I want to hear like way more about that. Like, I think that's so cool. I think you're so fucking cool. But improv is fucking hard. Improv is, in my opinion, like the hardest style of comedy to like master, because it's either the cheesiest, stupidest thing you've ever seen in your life, or it's hilarious. Like, there's really no, like, you know.
Well, there's like such an influx of like interest in things like improv in like the past like 5 to 10 years. And the thing is if you study improv, like if you go to Second City, if you go to IO, the Groundlings, whatever, it's they kind of teach you that the secret to improv isn't being funny. It's being sincere. It's being honest. It's, having a real moment rather than trying to force a joke. So I think that kind of pulls the pressure away from being funny. Not that it isn't terrifying, like the first couple times you do it. Like I used to get real drunk and do it because I was like, it's nerve-wracking when you first start doing it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it's a skill. It feels like a mental workout. That's for sure. Like I'd get home from class or from a show and I'd be like, I am tired. Like all I did was like pretend I was an accountant on fucking Venus today, but like I'm tired because it's like mental work, and I don't work out.
Absolutely. No, I think that right there is your special skill, is that you're just naturally funny. Like truly you are. You're quick, you're witty. I love your fucking obscure references. Like you make me laugh every day, which like is like, I'm not trying to like toot my own horn, but it's just like hard to make me laugh out loud, like over text, over, voice. It's really hard to get me. And like, you make me laugh all the fucking time.
Oh, same.
And
I feel the same way. Like I'm one of those people, like I don't laugh out loud unless something is really fucking funny. Like to me personally. And it's not like I'm not being a dick. Like I just like my response is not naturally to laugh out loud. Like I'm not a noisy person. Like if I'm on a roller coaster, I'm not screaming. I just ride the roller coaster. Like
100%.
Like I don't outwardly emote. So if I laugh out loud at something, I think it's really, really funny. And a few months ago I was sick, and every time I would sneeze, I would send Nayli a voice note that was just me sneezing. She would send one back like, "Could you shut the fuck up?" Like, and it was just my favorite thing because it was just like, it's stupid, it's ridiculous, but like that made me laugh so fucking hard. And then I would just send you another one sneezing.
You guys don't understand. Like this went on for about 3 days and I went through a bevy of emotions. So like first I was like, I'm so tired, I have a headache. And then I'd like click a voice note and it would just be like, true. But like the most aggressive thing ever, not cute. Like
yeah, really obnoxious.
Like hear the mucus, and she'd be like, sorry. Then I'd come back tomorrow and be like, oh my God, my mother just died. And she'd just be like, and like, just the disregard for me and how I was doing. And she just fucking tortured me with it. And then I was just like, please stop. And her response was just like a quick succession of like 3 voice note sneezes.
Maybe that's my obscure talent.
There you go. It could be.
So what's your obscure talent?
I don't know if I like have an obscure talent. I can sing, but like that's not obscure. I'm good at creative stuff. Like if there's something creative, like if someone's like, here, do this, I can like teach myself how to do it like immediately, and it'd be pretty decent.
Yeah, I will attest to that. Everything you've shown me of like the Halloween costumes you made, like makeup you've done, like everything that like you've shown me creatively, like is outrageously impressive, like hugely impressive.
Thank you. But like that's just I guess I'm like, I am creative brained, because other than that, like, there's nothing.
Yeah,
I can't like tie a cherry stem. I can't like do math. Like,
I can barely read. Tying my shoes is a daily struggle. Yeah,
accurate.
but I'm creative.
Exactly.
No,
listen, I worked my ass off to get into the school I wanted to go to, and I took art history. Clearly, I wasn't like betting on myself. I was just like, paintings are pretty. And so like my dad was like, you want me to pay for this fancy school so you can go and do what? Like curate a museum at the end? And I was like, no, probably not. It's pretty competitive. And so he sent me. And then 6 months later, I dropped out.
Sees Mona Lisa smile once. Gets free education. Did you have anything like that? Are you like influenced by movies like that, or like TV shows where like you've seen something in a movie and you're like, oh, I want to do that?
When I was a kid, all I wanted to be was Dolly Parton and Bette Midler.
Oh, you are. I love that.
And Celine Dion. I'm Canadian. My dad was like obsessed with every diva. So like all the girls I listened to, Cher, fucking Bette Midler, Dolly Parton, Celine Dion. Like I got that from my dad, and I grew up just obsessed, and that's all I wanted to be. So the second that I could take singing lessons, I did. And yeah.
Nice.
Billie Holiday. Like I just loved the divas growing up, and I was like, I want to be that.
Can we go see Cher when she's back in a residency?
Yeah. Yeah, we can.
My cousin is obsessed with Cher, right? She's been obsessed with Cher since I was 13, so she was like 12. And I mean like obsessed, like real time obsessed, like has seen Cher like 100 something times. She actually ended up paying for a meet and greet recently after like so many years of being a Cher fan, and she had Cher sign her arm, which they weren't like allowed to do, and she got it tattooed on her arm, and it's fucking awesome.
I would also do that.
No, 100%. For sure.
Like I'm not into the again, I'm going to be like, oh my God, I'm not like other girls, but I'm just not. Like, I don't really care about celebrities, but there are certain ones. Just like if I was in an elevator with like Leonardo DiCaprio, like I wouldn't emote. I'd be like, oh, cool, that's Leonardo DiCaprio. But like if I was in an elevator with Dolly Parton,
oh my God,
I would be visibly crying. Like I'd just be standing there silent, just like tears streaming down my face and my head just like, oh, it's in the stream.
And like funny, I've met like a ton of like we'll save the rest of those stories for the New York episode.
Yeah.
But like
we'll do a celebrity thing too.
Yeah, I met so many celebrities in my life, especially living in New York. There have been two celebrities in my life that I have just gone I don't know how to put it, catatonic around, because I was so flabbergasted.
Wait, no, tell me after.
Okay.
Because we'll do an episode about it.
Okay.
People love celebrity shit.
Okay, well, tune in for the next one when I tell you the thing I was just about to tell you, but now I'm going to tell you next time.
Sign up for our Patreon to learn the answer.
Pictures of our middle fingers, infrequent posts, and the two celebrities that have left me flabbergasted.
Okay, how about you reveal one now and then save the other for later? Who was your big one? If you had to choose between those two moments, what is the moment?
Well, they were such different moments. It's hard to say.
You got to pick one. Do it.
Okay, I'll pick the weirder of the two. It was Mark Lynn Baker from Perfect Strangers.
That's a good one. Where did you meet him?
In New York. He was doing a play. I didn't even meet him. I was walking next to him on the street, and I looked over and I was like, oh my God. Because I was like weirdly in love with him when I was very, very small. and I loved him so much, and that was my favorite show growing up. And I was like, oh my God, I'm standing next to Mark Lynn-Baker, and I never said anything. I was just like, so
I get it. I loved him too. I also loved Bronson.
of course.
Quite frankly, I'm so sad that like they've seemed to have just kind of disappeared.
Oh,
Hey,
they didn't. They did like a oh my God, the two of them did a sketch together. I don't remember what it was, like Perfect Stranger Things or something like that. A couple years
that's
ago.
awesome.
Yeah, it was
Looking
really
it
good.
up.
Right now?
No, after
Oh, on Patreon. Right.
on Patreon.
You can watch Nayli look up Perfect Stranger Things.
Oh wait, I have a good one. I have a good one. Okay.
Uh-huh.
What's something a lot of people like, but you just don't get? Tell us something that you don't like, but other people like, Seja.
I hate you. Wow, this feels like
Just so you guys know, we're scared of you guys that are listening, right? We're scared, but in private, like between us, oh, we vent about all the bullshit. And I know that she wants to unleash right now, but let's see if she does, because I feel like she's afraid.
I'm not afraid of anything.
All right, let's hear it. I've got a blank space. Can you write a name?
Yeah. I can. I really can. I'm not afraid to tell you that I think that Katy Perry is just tits with a singing voice that is not very good.
Oh my God. I mean, you took
Also,
the
I don't
easy
like
route.
Taylor Swift.
Just gotta sneak that underneath.
No, we've been, you know what? We're out and about. We're just letting it out. Okay. We're just going to do it. We don't have to expound upon it. We don't have to trash anybody. You know, everybody does their own thing. It's okay that we all don't like the same things.
I will say, just so you guys are aware, she may not be a fan. She may not be a Swiftie, but she was also giving Taylor props for what she thought she did do well. So it's not like, you know, hate. She's, you know.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just really tired of hearing about her. That's just honestly.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the other day when we freed Britney, like it was just all about Taylor. And I was like, the fucking disrespect.
What a bummer.
Swift. Oh
Like, she's fine. I
You
don't.
know scarf? Britney's been in conservatorship for 14 years and we're talking about a scarf?
So
But I love Taylor.
you do not knock it off.
No, I have a more unpopular opinion.
Oh my God.
I'll say it right here, right now. And I mean every word of this, okay? I'm not like trying to cover my ass, okay? I think that Ariana Grande is one of the most, I think she is one of the most talented singers working today. I think her voice is phenomenal.
Can I finish your sentence?
Pardon?
Can I finish your sentence?
What?
The music that she makes does a complete disservice to her absolutely phenomenal singing voice.
She is wasting her talent with this mumbly filler pop that all sounds like one long fucking song. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I don't know. The only song I can pick out from Ariana Grande is "Thank You Next."
Dangerous.
All the rest of them, I don't. They all sound exactly the same, and she is so incredibly talented. And I would love to hear her sing things like that are good, that are better than.
I love it. I go crazy when she does like these jazz covers, and like jazz is my thing. I realize I'm 100, but like
no, I love
it. I remember this back in the day. She was on Jimmy Fallon or something, and they were doing like jazzy doo-wop covers of rap songs. She was fucking perfect.
Have you heard her do the celebrity, like the other singer impressions on Fallon?
Yeah.
Incredible.
Oh my God.
Her Christina Aguilera is incredible.
People don't understand like just how good of a singer you have to be able to mimic other singers, not even just well, but in the way that she does. Her Celine Dion is indistinguishable.
So was her.
Do you have any idea how fucking, yeah, Christina too, but like, do you have any idea how hard that is? Like, she's mind-blowingly talented.
She is.
But I just can't listen to the same fucking mumbly, like,
breathy and
it's just
weird. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so
wow, that.
I guess we're also going to need like an unpopular opinions episode.
Well, yeah, we just like threw out our unpopular opinions. We'll see how this goes over.
I feel like we probably have a lot more. Like, don't come kill us. Like, we're like pretty level-headed people.
I don't think Jake Gyllenhaal did all that much wrong.
Oh,
it's
God.
a fucking scarf.
Whoa, she's breaking down.
But like, guys, it's a scarf. It was 10 years ago. We know he's a pretentious douche. Okay,
yeah,
like
my thing is like, you know, not that there's a statute of limitations on how long it takes you to get over something, but like,
yeah,
publicly, do we have to? Like, can we just like maybe just anyway. If you were both,
I did love it.
Style and color and name, would you be?
I would be.
That's from Steph, by the way.
Oh, thanks for that, Steph. I would be like, I don't know, like a teacup Yorkie, because then like a rich gay would adopt me. I'd be living that lifestyle. He'd carry me around in his bag. Like I'd be living, I'd have my own like, puppy room. They'd set up like a mini living room for me and give me the best food. Like they know how to do it. I want to be some old gay man's teacup Yorkie. That's my goal.
Same. What would your name be?
Oh, Liza.
Perfect. Perfect. I love it. Oh my God. That is.
How would you impress me on a first date? And don't skimp on the romance.
Ooh. Oh. Well. I would show up, first of all.
Oh, that's already more effort than you normally do.
Damn right it is. I would get a sitter. I would show up. I would be wearing clothes for both of our benefits. I would not forget my wallet at home.
You would forget your wallet.
I would not forget my wallet.
Come on. You're gonna patronize that man.
Who said it's a man?
By pretending to reach for your wallet.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, it's a man? Okay, well, if I'm going on a date with a man,
I'm sorry.
I forgot my wallet. I left my wallet. I don't know. I lost it the other night. I'll come up with some story on the fly. And then I'll order way too much to drink. And then I'll just wink at you from across the table until you get scared or realize
horny.
It's my foot under the table.
Okay, what about if it was a girl? Because now that you mentioned it, I feel like I would also approach a date with a girl and a date with a guy differently.
Totally. I would show up looking my very best. I'd bring 2 wallets just to make sure I didn't forget either one of them. I would open the door for her and pull out her chair, and she could have anything she wants on the menu, and then I'll walk her to her door and expect nothing, and then walk home like a respectful person.
This is so funny because, I mean, I realize you were like joking and the first one a little bit, but like I have the same mentality. Like the amount of effort I put into a date with a man versus a date with a girl is like night and day.
Yeah.
I feel like because I'm bisexual, I'm not like fully gay, but my gay side, I'm most definitely a top. Like I'm paying, I'm picking you up, I'm opening doors,
same.
I'm doing all the things, and then I'm not walking home alone because I'm a closer.
Same. Same. But I was just trying to be respectful. I want you to know that my intention is not that way. But like, if you're comfortable,
not
with
to feel pressured,
right? If you're comfortable with it, I'm comfortable with it.
Yeah, but like for a guy, I would literally just, realistically, I would put on like one of my little tank top dresses because like it makes. It's that thing. I have like 8,000 of them because they make your body look good for no effort whatsoever.
Yeah, and they're very versatile.
Yeah, so I would just throw on one of those and like a jacket, not bring a wallet, show up, and if you don't make me laugh in the first 10 minutes, then I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm bored.
After I've had like 8 shots, I'm going to the gay bar across the street.
That's right. Amen. Yeah, well, that's like I think I've shared that TikTok with you from Just Mind Your Business, where she's like, "This is how I flirt with a guy. Hey, fucker, this is how I flirt with a girl. Oh my god, she's so attractive. Oh my god, don't look at her. Like that's like spot on.
Absolutely.
So true.
Okay. This one comes to us from a huge fan of ours on Twitter named Audie, handle Audie Dottie.
Oh, never heard of him.
Who do you think you are? What gives you the right, and who gave you the audacity?
I think I am Abraham Lincoln. What gives me the right? Well, I'm a goddamn American. And who gave me the audacity? Well, that would be Jesus.
I mean, perfect answer. Are we like in a beauty pageant right now?
Yes, such as Africa. Thank you.
Go troops!
Yay! I wish I just gestured like the biggest gesture I've ever done in my life, and I wish that everyone could have seen it, but I kind of wish you couldn't. Oh, here comes the end.
Again, guys, sign up to our Patreon to see this.
Oh, I gotta go. These are here. The fuck was
what?
That? Nothing. Just another day inside of the hospital. Go on. Our Patreon.
Are we on Grey's Anatomy right now? What just happened?
No, we are not boring and hacky. Come on. Anyway, sign up for our Patreon.
Again, I cannot stress this enough. We do not have a Patreon. Well, Fats Jack does. Sign up for her Patreon. But we do not have a Patreon. I'm just a silly Billy.
I really like that it was, I can't stress this enough after we have not stressed it once. It does not exist. It does not exist, by the way. But I feel like it will at this point. So
okay, you know what, guys?
Go ahead.
What?
Go.
Oh my God. Okay, so we've been recording for an hour and 13 minutes now. I'd say we go for 90 minutes and then we cut it off.
That's how I do everything. Sounds good.
Okay, cool. Because I feel bad. I want to answer everyone's questions.
All right. Who do you think you are? What gives you the right, and who gave you the audacity?
I mean, I don't know. I'd have to agree with you and say Jesus.
Just
Jesus Henry Christ. Yes.
Okay. Fair. That's great. Thank you.
Oh, what's something you think that is hilarious that makes other people worry about your mental well-being? And this is from Dark Pearl.
Oh.
With a C. Darce Pearl.
Oh, God.
She wrote a lot.
There are a lot of questions, and I want to answer all of them.
Yeah.
What was the question? One thing. Oh, okay. something I think is hilarious. It makes other people worry about your mental well-being. Okay, one thing that definitely makes me laugh like crazy, you know, like when you're just like sitting in a stationary position and like something, not something like horrifying, but like somebody like runs across like a doorway. Like you're just like looking into the doorway and something like runs past and people are being ridiculous. Like something like that. That scenario to me always ends up being really funny. And I can't explain it. Like
that's such a specific scenario.
It is a specific scenario. I know. But
there has to be a door or some kind of entryway in order for this to happen.
Yeah, because
someone needs to be on that side of the room.
No, because there's a cutoff point, you know? Like you can't see what's happening at the beginning or the end, but like you're just seeing like the middle of an action. So it looks ridiculous. So if you're worried about my mental well-being because of how specific that was, well, then I've answered the question.
You have answered the question, to be fair. Absolutely. For me, it's just like inappropriate things. Like I remember, have you ever seen the movie Very Bad Things?
I have.
That's one of my favorite movies. I love it so much. I think it's so fucking funny. And every single person that I've ever watched it with, I laugh like a banshee and they are just not having it. They think that I'm disturbed. But yeah, like shit, like morbid shit or like stuff you're not supposed to, like, I'm totally that person who's gonna like chuckle for some reason at a funeral.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. You know what? It's the time, like I laugh like, oh God, when someone's being like really serious at me or they're like upset about something, I have a really hard time not laughing because like sincerity to me is funny.
I agree.
I don't know if it's like I've met a threshold where I'm like so uncomfortable, but like I just like it. I don't know. It gets me right in the giggle place.
One of the funniest things that's ever happened is when me and Derek first started dating way back in the day. We used to have bad fights like when we first got together because we're very similar. We didn't know how to be with each other. We didn't know each other well yet.
Derek is your brother, by the way.
Yes, my brother. Just to set us up later for when I tell you about the time we had sex. But anyway,
it's a wild story. You're going to love it.
But I remember one time we were having like a hardcore fucking fight. Like we were pissed at each other. And I mean, I'm sure like you can tell from like the way I type and stuff, like I am like super long-winded and I'm very like
here's a thread.
Yeah. Everything I fucking say, I can't just be like, that's stupid. I have to be like, that is genuinely so fucking ridiculous, you know? And like, I'm just like that kind of a person. I remember we were fighting and I was like expressing to him how I felt. And I was like, it's like every move I make, every step I take, and I could see him like quivering and like trying to be cool. And then he was just like, "Will you be watching me?" And he was like laughing. And then it ended the fight. But like I was being so sincere. I was so upset, and he was just like.
I would have done the same thing. That is funny.
It's pretty stupid.
Oh my God. Let's see here.
Does the concept of rice make you uncomfortable or angry? Also from the same user.
Rice doesn't bother me, but I do have like some insane texture issues.
Like what?
Flour. Flour freaks me out. Like I will puke if you throw flour at me, like projectile. Like I hate it. Flour, cornstarch, anything like that.
Powders?
You know what I'm talking about?
Like fine powders?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Like I hate it so much. I hate sponge toffee. Sponge toffee will also make me puke.
I don't know what sponge toffee is.
Have you ever had like a crunchy bar?
No.
It's like,
is it like cakey toffee?
No, like, it's hard. It's like hard but airy toffee.
Okay. All right.
Oh, you know those? They're like pieces of like green material that you stick like flowers in.
Yes.
You know what? It's like that. It's like biting into that.
Ugh.
And what else? Oh, I hate marshmallows. I hate marshmallows.
I can see that. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, just like shit like that. But like that's like my biggest fear is like flour. It freaks me the fuck out.
Wow.
I don't like
breaking news.
What about you?
Rice doesn't make me uncomfortable or angry. And that's really it. I mean, I have that like trypophobia thing, and that's as close as I can get to like texture issues, I think.
Yeah.
That shit is bonkers. I hate it.
Also, rice pudding is the best.
Rice pudding's pretty good. I'm not mad about rice. Even cauliflower rice.
Exactly.
I'm not offended.
Oh, what do you think the biggest design flaw is in the human body? The fucking appendix. Like, science doesn't even know what it's there for. They don't even know.
Yeah. Also, like tonsils and adenoids. Fuck them.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, growing up, I assumed that, like, at a certain age, everyone just got their appendix taken out because it's fucking useless.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. That's just, like, one extra thing weighing you down. I could have lost, like, what? 1.5 pounds?
Derek almost died because his appendix exploded. And he had to be rushed to the hospital in, like, 20 minutes. Otherwise, he was a goner. And now he's got, like,
a terrible way to go. You're getting killed by an organ that does nothing.
Nothing. Like that blows my mind that people still don't know what the fuck the appendix does.
Worthless.
Can you imagine like the first time like someone being like, I think we gotta take this thing out?
What is this? Like, just like holding
we're not sure. We're not sure if this is like integral to like your body and the biology of you, but we're gonna give it a shot.
Just like at the operating table, like on the operating table, like holding the organ over the patient. Like, well, let's see if the body has any adverse effects to me holding this right now. Nope.
Let's see how this goes.
No, nothing. Okay, just stitch them up. We'll put this one in a cooler and we'll ship it out to I don't know, the landfill, whatever.
Are you afraid of clowns?
No, I'm not.
Yeah. Absolutely fucking not.
No, I would say like, do you remember like, I think it was like 2016 or whatever when people were seeing clowns everywhere? Like they were just like,
yeah,
like that would be like creepy. If I was like out on like a dark road and like there was a fucking clown just standing there by himself, yeah, that'd be weird and creepy. But like I would either run him over or just drive away. And the only time I think I've ever been scared of clowns is when I was pregnant. I went to see the reboot of It. And I had a thing when I was pregnant where like if I went to see horror movies, I would dream them verbatim. And I dreamed it.
Really?
Yeah, it was wild. But I'm a lucid dreamer, so I was able to wake myself up when I realized where the fuck I was.
You're a lucid dreamer? You can do that?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did you have to teach yourself how to do it?
No, I've just always been a lucid dreamer. I used to like fly in my dreams, like fly away from like whatever was chasing me, and I was able to continue to force myself to do it, and then I would wake myself up once I was out of harm's way instead of just waking myself up in general. But the other night I was so tired. I was having a dream and I was lucid dreaming. I was very much aware I was dreaming, and I was so exhausted that I was like, I'm too tired to wake myself up. Let's just see how this plays out. I did.
That's brave.
Whatever. I literally had one a few months ago where like there were mutant like zombie children at my front door, and I was like, oh Christ, like just fucking kill me so I can wake up and get this over with. And they did. They just killed me and I woke up and I was like, oh, thank God that's done. Like that's just how I dream. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You know what? I've never like lucid dreamed or anything like that, but I have never died in a dream before. I always wake up right before I die.
Yeah,
every single time.
It's only happened to me twice, and it was in like the past like 5 years. So I must be getting closer to my expiration date. I don't know.
I have a reoccurring nightmare about my son, though, like all the time. It's the only nightmare I've ever had more than one time. And it comes like a couple times a month. And every single time I wake up and want to die. Like I hate it.
Oh.
And yeah, what were we talking about? Oh, clowns.
Clown.
I never understood the clowns, dolls. Oh, fucking dolls. Clowns, dolls. I don't know, like gremlins, like demon, like the Ring kids. Like I don't understand. Maybe if I like woke up in the middle of the night and the Ring kid was crouching in the corner, I'd like might have a little bit of a pee. But like a clown, I'd just be like, LOL, get out.
Get out. Go. You're not funny. Go. Well, as a kid, like I remember all my friends being like, "Oh my god, it is so scary. Pennywise is so scary." I'm like, "That's Tim Curry. What are you talking about?"
Yeah. Tim Curry. That's another thing too. Like going to I went to the remake, and like I was in a movie theater just of terrified fucking tweens, and I was just like, that's fucking Bill Skarsgård. Like, let's just take it down a notch.
Yeah. I mean, he was great. He was a fantastic Pennywise, but like,
he's awesome. I love him.
I'm not gonna like lose my mind and be like, I'm so scared of clowns.
But like the sequel's even worse. Like Bill Hader is there, guys.
Okay,
there's nothing to be afraid of.
True, very true. I still haven't seen the second one, and I am dying to because I don't get out ever, and I have yet to have a moment to watch it. But I love Bill Hader, so I'm.
Me too. Have you seen Barry?
Oh, fuck yeah. I saw, the whole first season. I never got to watch the second season because I got rid of HBO.
Oh my God. You haven't watched the second season. The second season finale is so fucking crazy. Like,
I have to watch.
Crazy. Like Red Wedding times a million. And then they've just gone away. It's been like 3 years.
Well, there was a pandemic. They had to put
Yes, I know, but I'm so annoyed because the finale was so fucking crazy. I was just like, wait, what?
Have you finished watching Only Murders in the Building yet, or what?
For like the 50th time. But we were dealing with other stuff when that unfortunate situation happened.
Just say no and shut up.
Yeah.
What does cilantro taste like to you?
Cilantro tastes good. I don't get the soap thing, but everyone's different, right?
Yeah, you either taste cilantro or you taste soap. Which is
I love it. Like,
yeah, I don't have the soap thing. I think that's interesting because it's like, remember like the dress thing, the white and gold. What was it? Blue and black and white and gold.
Yeah,
and that's also genetic. It has to do with how your eyes see color and how your eyes see light. You know,
what colors did you see?
I saw blue and black or whatever that was. Yeah. So at the time, I was crashing with my mom and my grandma in the same house, and they both saw white. And gold. They both saw white and gold, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like it is blue and black? No."
I remember like fighting with like friends and family members about it, like getting heated about it. Like, why are you being an idiot right now?
Why are you lying to me and to yourself? Stop it.
Yeah, 100%.
God.
Okay.
You want to do one more question and then one more each and then we'll
Yeah, you know what? Let's give them some actual tea. Say, Jack, what is your body count?
I knew that was going to be the one that you asked. Hold on, let me count on my hands. Jason Derulo. It's still stuck in my head. I can't stop. I decided today is Jason Derulo Day because now all of my tweets have now been about Jason Derulo. So
stop avoiding the question. People are waiting.
People are waiting. Nobody's waiting.
Shit, I didn't know you had to do like long division.
No, I just like my brain has shut off and I've like forgotten huge chunks of my life.
How about you think and I'll answer first?
Okay, go ahead.
I have slept with a total of 4 men, and I don't know how many females, but it's significantly more than 4. However, I have been told on numerous occasions that lesbian sex does not count, so I'm pretty sure I'm still as pure as at least yellow snow.
Well, I have slept with 5 men, and I have had apparently uncounted sex with 3 different women. Thank you.
Oh, so people were wrong. I think they thought that you were going to be the bigger whore, but I think I'm the bigger whore.
Aw, it's nice.
It is nice.
It's nice to bond over whoring.
It is. Girls, boys, non-binary,
All of it.
everyone, go out there and fucking whore it up. You're young.
Enjoy it, even if you're not young.
Wrap it up. Oh yeah, no, totally. Even if you're not young,
You're only as young as we say you are, and you're fucking young. Get out there and
you're fucking young.
get in some genitals or whatever.
I remind myself daily that Kim Kardashian is like in her 40s and like is still like, we treat her like she's the new fucking young starlet on the scene. It makes me feel good. Thank you, Kim. I also want to get naked on Instagram. I appreciate you.
That's a really nice way to look at things. Can I say the only episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians I've ever seen was when Kris Jenner wanted to be in Chicago. And I have never laughed so fucking hard in all of my life.
What role was she going for? Oh no, now we've developed into something else.
I believe she was going for Velma. Because she was trying to do and all that jazz, and it was
oh my god,
incredible.
I also have never really seen the Kardashians, but I watched I've seen like the classic like clips and stuff, but like the only ones I've actually seen is I saw the one about the burglary, and like that was intense. I think that was the first like episode I've ever watched, and I was like, holy fuck, when Kim was like describing what was happening, I was like, holy fucking, is this what Keeping Up with the Kardashians is?
Wow.
And then the other one I watched was I watched the marriage special to Chris Humphries because I thought that shit was so fucking funny.
Oh my god, the parody they did on SNL was so good. Kristen Wiig as Kris Jenner is everything.
Kristen Wiig as Kris Jenner is so fucking great. Oh, what do I have to do?
Kill someone? So good. So good.
It's a story of 4 sisters.
Oh my god. Can you believe I have a daughter who's old enough to get married? Of course you don't, because my surgeries worked.
I feel like we alienate Gen Z a lot.
Well, here's the thing.
I
think we're both just so goddamn likable that it just kind of cancels it out.
I agree.
We're not pandering. We're not
pandering.
We're not like
and
those
that's why you guys should sign up for our Patreon.
That's right. They're very real Patreon.
We don't have a Patreon.
You'll get
sign up for the Patreon.
You'll get feet pics and photos of our coffee first thing in the morning.
Is that what people post? What do you post on your Patreon? Like, what's the exclusive like member content?
Oh, nothing. No, that's not true.
It's on brand.
Yeah. You're welcome. No, I just recorded a video today. I'm doing like exclusive like episodes. So I did like a nostalgia kids show based episode.
An exclusive Patreon video. You guys better get over there and subscribe
to my real Patreon.
to her
And
real-
then make sure you come over and join our $100 tier over on our Patreon.
which is totally real and not at all fake, and it doesn't exist, guys. Don't look for it.
The first picture I'm going to post on our Patreon is a picture of like my pill box for the morning, so for my, my arthritis medicine and my daily vitamin, just
Okay.
this exclusive.
But now I kind of want to start a Patreon, like even if it's like $1 a pledge, just to post all this fucking stupid, like random shit.
We are making a Patreon, and it will have all of these things.
That's right.
You heard it here
But for
first.
now, because we've been doing this for 96 minutes, we're gonna go. But we appreciate all of your very thoughtful questions.
Yes.
I hope you learned a lot about us and that you feel compelled to tune in next time to see what wacky things we'll say.
And our Patreon. Get our Patreon.
Oh, yes. Join our Patreon, which is a thing that is real. And this is you had such a cute little scripted intro, and I don't have an outro.
Well, you said you prepare the intro and I'll prepare the outro. So I prepared the intro like a fucking professional. Thank you.
I thought we were good. All right. Well, okay, wait, hang on.
Jason Derulo.
Until next time, guys, keep us in your pleasant thoughts, and we will see you hookers on Monday.
Bye.
I hate you.